Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Secret Hitler. It is a social deduction game. It's been out for some time, but I don't have that many opportunities to play big scale games, but I do have a probably monthly or bi-monthly game group that will be of more players, so I'm looking forward to doing some more of these. But so this is 5 to 10 players, and I actually like this game a lot. I think it's a really nice take on social deduction that still feels light and quick playing, like in that one-night werewolf side type of experience, but there's a little bit more to it. So basically, it is the liberal government versus the fascist government, and the liberals are trying to enact liberal policies, which are blue policies, and the fascist government is trying to enact fascist policies and or elect Secret Hitler as chancellor. And so what you are doing is, in essence, players are given their identities, and there's a little, the components in this are fantastic. The art is fantastic. This is a wonderfully executed sort of retro feel game. But players are given identities, and they find out their party. They have voting ballot cards, and then if you are a fascist, your secret role. So it's liberal, fascist, and then there's one Secret Hitler. And so you then have votes on who is going to be president and who is going to be chancellor. The president tile moves around, and then so basically that person is president as it moves around the table each time there's a vote. And then the president says, I want X player to be chancellor, I want Y player to be chancellor. So the roles are important because players, the president, so then there's a vote. Are we cool with this lineup? Early on, people don't know all that much, so they're going to know. So use me. Before you get into all this, there's a reveal phase, like a one-night werewolf, where liberals just keep their eyes closed. Then the fascists, but not Secret Hitler, open their eyes and look at each other, or however many there are. And then Secret Hitler doesn't get to know who the fascists are, but gets to raise their thumb to say, I'm Secret Hitler. So there's this little sequence where liberals don't know anything, fascists know who fascists are, and Secret Hitler doesn't know anything, but the fascists know who Secret Hitler is. So after that, you're going to vote, and you vote to see who's president and who's chancellor. The Secret Hitler wins if he's chancellor, but not until there have been a number of fascist policy enacted. So doesn't matter in the beginning. But so then the president is going to draw 3 of these tiles, and these tiles, these policies, they're either fascist or liberal. There are way more fascist policies than there are liberal policies, but you're going to draw it, and then the president is going to select 3 and then hand the chancellor 2 of them. So let's see here. Let's say I'm liberal. I could hand the chancellor 2 liberal cards, and then I know we're going to get a liberal policy, because as soon as the chancellor picks one, that becomes policy. On the other hand, maybe I'm not so sure about the chancellor, and I'm feeling a little bit risky, and I'm going to hand that player this. Well, suddenly I get to see what they did. If they took red and played a red card, probably a fascist. And so it's a combination of trying to drive as liberals while trying to see and figure out who's fascist, and fascists are just trying to sort of gain control. One of the interesting things and dynamics about this game is, as fascist policies come into play, different special abilities happen, like getting to force pick a president, getting to kill someone. So there's this interesting escalation of abilities as the government becomes more fascist. I stumbled a little bit in the explanation, but it's really quick, and it brings about a lot of interesting playing dynamics and fun. Like, I definitely feel that this owns a spot at the table in social deduction, and in particular, I feel like it adds interesting decisions and dynamics without becoming one of the more gamey social deduction games. Like, it's got a little bit more, but not so much that suddenly it feels like this is sort of a gamer-only social deduction game, which often happens and is the case. So I enjoyed it. I think this is a good ad, and recommend it. So this is Secret Hitler. Check it out. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist. league and insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.